Toxic relationships are never easy to spot, especially when you're deep in them. But the earlier you can recognize the stages of toxic love, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself, heal, and ultimately move forward. In this video, I'm going to break down the 7 stages of toxic love, how they look, and how you can recognize them before they go too far. Let's dive right in. Stage 1. The honeymoon phase. Every toxic relationship begins with what seems like the perfect dream. This is the honeymoon phase, where everything is ideal, and you're being showered with affection, compliments, and attention. Your partner is telling you everything you want to hear, and you're both swept up in the excitement of a new relationship. The problem here is that this stage is often too good to be true. Toxic partners will use this phase to charm you and make you feel special in order to create an emotional bond. They may even make you believe that you've found your soulmate, even though you haven't yet had time to fully get to know each other. Tip: while it's exciting to feel loved and admired, pay attention to whether this affection is balanced or if it feels like it's being used to win you over quickly. Healthy relationships build affection gradually, with time and genuine connection. If the intensity feels overwhelming or rushed, take a step back and assess whether you're being swept up in the excitement rather than a solid connection. Stage 2. Love bombing. Once you're emotionally invested, the next stage often is love bombing. This is when the toxic partner overwhelms you with excessive gifts, constant attention, and declarations of love. They may start talking about the future in terms of long-term commitment, or even making grand promises about how they're your one and only. Love bombing is about creating an emotional dependency on them by making you feel like no one else could ever love you as much as they do. At first, it feels amazing, but over time, you may begin to realize that the attention is not as much about you as it is about making you emotionally reliant on them. Tip: while it feels great to be the center of someone's attention, love bombing is a tactic used to manipulate. Healthy relationships evolve naturally, and love grows without the need for overwhelming gestures to keep you hooked. Be mindful if the intensity of their affection doesn't match the reality of your connection. It's not always about how much they say they love you, but whether their actions support it. Stage 3. Isolation. This stage can sneak up on you. After they've got you emotionally invested, toxic partners often begin to isolate you from your support network, your friends, family, and other loved ones. They may subtly criticize your friends, telling you they don't have your best interests at heart or that they're jealous of your relationship. At first, these comments might seem harmless, but over time, they make you question your relationships outside of your partner. The more isolated you become, the more dependent you are on your toxic partner for validation and support. Before you know it, you find yourself drifting away from the people who care about you the most, leaving you in a vulnerable place. Tip: if your partner discourages you from spending time with people you love or makes you feel guilty for doing so, that's a huge red flag. A healthy partner should encourage you to maintain strong friendships and relationships outside of the romantic relationship. If you feel your world shrinking, it's time to reassess the situation and lean on your loved ones for support. Stage 4. Gaslighting. Now, this stage is particularly insidious. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where the toxic partner makes you question your own perception of reality. They might deny things they said or did, twist your words, or make you feel like you're crazy or too emotional. It's all designed to make you doubt yourself and rely on them more and more. Gaslighting can start small, like when they tell you that something didn't happen the way you remember it, and over time you begin to question your own instincts and memories. This is incredibly damaging because it undermines your self-confidence and makes it easier for them to control you. Tip: if you feel like you're constantly second-guessing yourself, or if you start apologizing for things that don't make sense, take a moment to reflect. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual respect and honesty. If your partner is making you doubt your version of events or manipulating the truth, it's a serious issue. Trust your instincts, and don't let anyone gaslight you into thinking you're the problem. Stage 5. Emotional roller coaster. This is when the relationship feels like one big emotional roller coaster. One moment your partner is sweet, loving, and attentive, and the next moment they're distant, cold, or even angry without clear reason. You might find yourself walking on eggshells, unsure of which version of them you'll get on any given day. This emotional unpredictability is emotionally exhausting, and it can leave you feeling anxious, uncertain, and insecure. The highs feel euphoric, but the lows feel crushing. You begin to wonder if you're doing something wrong or if you're the cause of the problems. Tip: in healthy relationships, emotions are stable and predictable. You should feel like you can trust your partner to be consistent and reliable. If you're constantly living in fear of their mood swings or feel like you're never sure where you stand, it's time to step back and recognize that this isn't normal or healthy. It's emotional manipulation that keeps you emotionally drained and attached. Stage 6. Control and manipulation. After keeping you on the emotional roller coaster, the toxic partner now begins to assert more control over you. This might look like them telling you what to wear, where to go, who you can talk to, or even trying to dictate how you should feel. Manipulation becomes more direct, with them using guilt, threats, or even passive-aggressive behavior to get their way. They may make you feel guilty for things you didn't do or twist situations to make it seem like you're at fault. The goal here is to wear you down so you start putting their needs above your own, losing sight of your own boundaries and self-respect. Tip: remember, healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. No one should tell you what to do or control your actions. If you start feeling like your thoughts, decisions, and actions are constantly being influenced by someone else, that's a red flag. Reclaim your sense of autonomy and make sure you're not losing yourself in the relationship. Stage 7. Emotional and physical abuse. Unfortunately, for some people, toxic love escalates into abuse. This might manifest as verbal abuse, emotional breakdowns, or even physical harm. At this point, the toxicity has grown to a dangerous level, and you're in a position where your partner is actively hurting you, whether through insults, humiliation, physical violence, or threats. The emotional toll can be just as severe as the physical pain, as the partner may try to make you feel worthless, unloved, or undeserving of kindness. Tip: if you ever find yourself in an abusive relationship, it's crucial to seek help immediately. No one deserves to live in fear, and abuse in any form is unacceptable. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or professional for support. There are helplines and resources available to help you escape this toxic environment and begin the journey to healing. Now that we've walked through the 7 stages, I want to leave you with this. Recognizing the signs of toxic love is the first step toward freeing yourself from it. No relationship is worth sacrificing your self-worth, safety, and peace of mind. If you're currently in a toxic relationship, it's never too late to take control and walk away. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's painful. But your life and happiness are so much more important than staying in a situation that drains you. Love should make you feel safe, respected, and valued. It should build you up, not tear you down. So if you're in a toxic relationship, or you've experienced one in the past, remember, you have the strength to move on and build a healthier, happier future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know if you've been through a toxic relationship and what helped you heal. You're not alone, and I'm here for you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.